Hi guys, it's Liz here, and I am back with another daily dose of guidance. So, we'll see, because sometimes we don't start with the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, but we always try. We try to start with those. Okay, off to a great start. Come on, Archangel Gabriel. Okay. So we're just going right into it. Seeing what guidance wants to come through today. What does divine wisdom, the archangels, and our angels, and our spirit guides, what guidance do they have for us for today? That will aid us in our highest good. And hopefully, with Archangel Gabriel's aid, she'll help keep me on track. There's a couple of days there where, woof, I was feeling some type of way. Okay. So we want to be open, clear channel. Nope. Oop, I literally just dropped half the deck, so I'm not gonna do half the deck. We just want one or two cards, not half the deck. I don't need that. Well, maybe, but. So sometimes they just take their sweet time. Sometimes this also means that I have to switch decks, which is why I have the Soul Coaching Oracle cards and the Astrology Reading cards that I use the most often off to the side, just in case. Sometimes we need to switch decks, or we just need them to aid us in expanding, understanding what the message is, okay? I also have a couple other decks that I purchased that I'm waiting on from Amazon, sorry. So I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to get those ones. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'll probably tap into some of the other decks or try another card here as well, but we have financial constraints. Okay? And so this isn't necessarily a prediction, okay, because we're here for guidance. So if you're feeling financially constrained right now, okay, now we've gotten this card before, okay, so a lot of this, like I said, I'm probably going to pick maybe some other cards, either from the Energy Oracle cards or one of the other ones, to give us a little extra, okay? But in case you haven't seen a reading that involved financial constraints yet, this is really just an energy, okay? This is a feeling of financial constraint. Yes, we can look at our bank account or what have you, okay, and see what is. Okay, but it's the feeling, it's the energy, okay, that really keeps us manifesting more of the same. Okay, this is really going to speak into the law of attraction and manifestation, okay? Just with this card. Like I said, I'm going to pull some other ones, see what happens, but for this one, okay, this is really about energy and law of attraction, okay, and the feeling and what we're focused on, okay? So if you're focused on lack, okay, specifically because it's financial constraints, this could speak into anything that resonates for you when you're feeling a lack, but we're going to concentrate on financial right now, okay? So anytime you feel a lack, okay, and then you focus on it, maybe you start to really put some energy into it, okay, you really start to put some fear and worry around that, okay, that's where we start to really that's where we start to manifest. We just continue more of the same, more of the same. Okay, so we want to tap into those energies of, because we don't want it to be a lie. Okay, we don't want to tap into, a lot of times when we're trying to do the manifestation work, okay, we'll try to deny what is, okay, with positive thinking. Okay, and this positive thinking can be helpful, but it can also be harmful. Okay, when we're denying what is. So we have to come into acceptance of what is, okay, first, and then we can build upon that. Okay? We don't deny it. We're not, okay? And when we use affirmations, again, in case you're unfamiliar with how we work here, when we use affirmations and mantras, this isn't, again, a denial of what is. This is shifting the energy to manifest what we want, okay, to create what we want, what we desire, okay. And so and I'm also feeling like, okay, there are some, what I want to say, like limiting beliefs that are going to come into play here that you'll also want to work through, okay. So we want to shift those energies from harmful to helpful, okay. So if you have a limiting belief or beliefs, or some shadows that need to be worked on, okay, those rejected aspects of yourself, okay, we're trying to shift that energy. And that is also going to help us to shift out of this energy of financial constraint, okay? Now, if this is something that you, again, I'm going to pull some more cards, but if this is something that you want to learn more about, or you need help working with that, give me a shout, okay? I'm a spiritual life coach, Angie, advanced angel therapist, and Reiki master, okay? So if you need some help in this area, just give me a shout, DM me, email me at spirituallycharged@gmail.com, okay? And we'll set up something, have a chat, go from there, okay? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to pull another card because I'm really just feeling more of that energy of just that focus on lack, okay? And not to say that that isn't justified, right? If you have a near empty bank account, maybe you've lost your job, what have you, okay? And you're looking at what is, okay? That, and I've said it many times, okay? This is something that this is an energy I'm still I'm doing pretty good, but I'm still, there's little nibbles, if you will, little crumbles of having the sort of affirmation mantra, limiting belief, okay, around you can't get blood from a stone, something to that degree, right? So if you can't see more income coming in, right, you can't give what you don't have, right? Okay, so I get that. So that's why we're going to try and shift out of that focus of lack, okay? And that limiting belief that you can't get blood from a stone or money doesn't grow on trees, okay? We're trying to clear out those negative karmas, okay? And transmute that energy into something that was harmful that is going to now be helpful and serve us, okay? So I'll try the energy oracle cards again to see if we can get a little bit more, but I might switch on over to the soul coaching cards. So let's see if anything else wants to come up with the energy oracle cards first. And I tend to, and again, in case you're relatively new here, or maybe this is your first time seeing one of my guidance readings, that what do I want to say? Oop, here we go. Okay. So I really lean into the energy oracle cards because I tend to resonate very, very highly with them. We just speak to each other. Okay, so we also have another somewhat of a repeat card, okay? Caring connections. Okay. So I'm feeling like there's an additional sort of strain in regards to this financial constraint that you're concerned about. How are you going to financially support your caring connections, right? So this, if you have, a family, right? A partner, children. For me, I mean, I have cats, but still, if I didn't have, if my bank account was like next to none, I'd be pretty concerned. How am I going to take care of them? Okay. More so than even how am I going to take care of me? So I'm feeling that as well. So let's see if there's anything else that actually wants to come through with that. But that's what I'm feeling like. There's also a very strong fear and energy, not just around how am I going to support me and take care of me, but how am I going to support my caring connections? Okay. How am I going to support my family? Or in my case, my cats. Okay. Okay, so I'm also feeling like this could be guidance to lean into support of your caring connection. So you may need to either, ask for help. That's a big one. You may need to ask for help, okay, and accept that help, and especially if it's being offered. If that help is being offered to you, okay, be open to receiving it. Set aside the negative aspects of pride, because the negative aspects of pride can get in our way. Okay, so set that aside. Set aside that ego, the harmful aspects of the ego and pride, and be open to receiving help. Okay? And this may not even just be from your caring connections, right? From family members. This could be even government assistance, okay? You may need to just be okay with getting help from the government for a little bit, okay? Depending on where you are in the world, that's even available to you, okay? Some of it might just be emotional support from your caring connections, okay? You can lean into that as well instead of trying to either hide it, hide the fact that you're going through this financial stress, okay, and trying to just be strong, right? we are sometimes guilty of that. We think that we're being strong by hiding our pain, right? And so you're also really being asked to allow yourself to be open and honest and authentic about what you're experiencing, okay? And allowing yourself to be, either emotionally or financially supported by your caring connections, okay? And now I will say with a little caveat about speaking into the authenticity of what you're going through, okay? Because when we speak into what is, okay, and it's something that we don't desire, it's not a desired outcome, we can inadvertently manifest more of the same. Okay, so when we're speaking into what is, okay, we're not putting a lot of energy into it. We're not putting a lot of emotion into it. It's more, and we're not going to speak to, everyone about it. We're not going to call your mom, then call your best friend, call your sister, and keep, you might call, one of them and just say, factually, here's what's going on, okay? And just kind of, you don't want to feed into that energy. So here's what's going on. Here's how I intend to problem solve, okay? So that's that masculine energy. Taking action, problem solving, logic thinking, okay? Here's how I'm going to solve it. Or, I need help in solving this, okay? I know personally, I have a really hard time with being resourceful. I just, at least when it comes to financial matters, okay? When I'm trying to think of how can I get more money, right? I'm not super creative in that specific area. So sometimes I'll have to reach out, right? Ask other people, okay, what worked for you, okay? And lean into their creativity and their resourcefulness, okay? So you can also ask them to help you problem solve, okay? If you're like me and that's not a great, if that's a weak area for you, like it is for me, then you can reach out to someone else that you know that they're actually really strong in being resourceful and creative, yeah, specifically in financial matters, but maybe in other matters that can relate to financial matters, okay? So I'm going to go with these. Here, I'll show you, just in case. So the Soul Coaching Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. Okay, so see if we can get some further guidance there. Oh, pardon me. Let's see if we can look into a little more of how can we shift this energy, okay? Again, this shifting this energy does not mean rejecting this energy, okay? It just means because everything is energy. So what the things that we think about, the things that we feel about, all of that is just energy. So we're just looking to shift this harmful energy to helpful energy. So I will say, just as I'm shuffling here, that we might also want to look into how being or feeling financially constrained, because we don't want to reject it, right? We don't want to turn it into like a shadow aspect, okay? So how can we see these financial constraints as a gift, okay? So for me, I've seen that when I'm feeling financially constrained, okay, some of the gifts for me have been getting more creative in other areas. So how can I, maybe in, food-wise, okay, maybe I'm thinking, like if I'm just, because my cats are good, right? I'm always making sure that my cats are good. If that means I have to reach out to my mom and say, Mom, I need help with cat food, okay, that's fine. But if I'm, here we go, okay, ooh, this is a good one, okay, but just to continue what I was saying, so you might need to get creative in other areas. So how can you stretch a buck, okay, how can you make, what is that called, what is it called, we were able to make like big batches of food, like, what do I want to say, it's like, when you make a big batch of chili, or, soup, or something, where you're able to make, what is that called? Oh, it's slipping my mind right now, but I'm sure if you're watching this, you're screaming it at me, you know what I'm saying, that you're able to, what is that called? Make a great deal of food out of just like one simple meal. Right? I can't remember what it is, but it's really being able to stretch your creative muscles and even learning how to create new meals, okay, that for yourself out of what you have. Okay, it's being able to utilize what you already have available to you. Okay, so, and I've done this so many times where I came up with recipe ideas that I never would have thought of, and that I really liked, and then ended up continuing to use even when I didn't, have to, right? So, really getting into financial constraint can really force you to get creative and tap into that creative energy, okay? So what else? What else can you really look at? What is the gift of feeling financially constrained, okay? And that's going to also help you in shifting the energy from harmful to helpful, okay? So next, okay, I'm just, yay for this, okay? So, miracles, okay? So we're going to read the bottom here. My life is a miracle, okay? So we also want to tap into the energies of believing that miracles can happen, believing in miracles. Okay, so if you're just like, there's no way that even with help or creativity or any of that, okay, there's just no way to get blood from a stone, right? Just, we can't do it. So we're being asked to tap into those energies of believing in miracles, okay? And this can happen, sorry, I just have an itchy nose. Okay, and so this can happen where just out of the blue, okay, we get a job offer or money just, shows up, okay? We can just be in that energy of letting go of how we expect to get money, okay? So you're like, I don't have a job, there's no way I can get money, okay? But who knows? Maybe you win on a lottery ticket, or someone offers you money for, something that you're good at that maybe you didn't think of as like a job, okay? So it could be, or it could even be something like, I know you're, somebody could come to you and say, I know you're, I need somebody to clean my house. Okay, could you clean my house and I'll pay you? Or, just believing in miracles, believing that opportunities could possibly come your way. Okay, unforeseen opportunities, unforeseen money, unforeseen support. Okay? That's where we believe in miracles. Just when we really think like I can't see how this is going to change. I can't see how this, situation is going to change. If I don't have this or if I don't have that. Okay? Unforeseen circumstances. Believe in miracles. Tap into that energy of I believe in miracles. Okay? And that could be your affirmation for today. Okay? And to really shift that energy. This is what we're doing. It's not rejection. It's not denial. Okay? We're just shifting the energy from harmful, can't get blood from a stone, to helpful, I believe in miracles. Okay? So we can really tap into that energy today. And you might even, this is what I do, this is what I find helpful, is I put my hands on my heart, okay? And I close my eyes. Maybe I even smile, because that really also, just smiling, even if you're not like, I'm not happy right now, right? So just the act of smiling, okay, raises your vibration, okay? And you breathe in, breathe out. I believe in miracles. You can say it out loud, because that's going to be more powerful, but you can just say it in your head. But it's more powerful when you speak it out loud. I believe in miracles. And really allow yourself to be in that energy, okay? So anytime you really start feeling like, I can't see how this situation is going to change, I can't see how it's going to get better, okay? I believe in miracles. Just stop, put your hands on your heart, and say, I believe in miracles, okay? And allow yourself to be in that energy, really feel that energy, okay? Shift that energy. Okay, and you may even want to tap into the energies, because miracles can seem like magic, okay? So you may also want to tap into the energy of, maybe I've talked on too long, but my ring light is starting to die out. So you might want to tap into the energies of magic. So if you're also either a witch like myself, or you're just someone who is really into the law of attraction and manifesting, because it's the same stuff, okay? It's knowing how to work with the energies to create your desired outcome, okay? And so that's really what we're doing here. When we're creating these miracles, when we believe in miracles and we create those, when we believe in miracles, we're creating miracles, okay? And we do this through magic or the manifesting, the law of attraction, okay? Knowing how to work with the energies to create the desired outcome, okay? Okay, so like I said, I've probably gone on a little too long. My ring light's starting to die, so it's USB, so. But that is our message for today, okay? I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with another Daily Dose of Guidance. Bye.